What is up, guys? It's Brandon, Crypto Canadian. In today's video, I'm going to show you the best place to store your cryptocurrency, that being offline on a Ledger Nano S hardware wallet. And I'm going to show you guys how to set it up as well. Let's get in. Welcome to the channel, guys. So first off, I want to start getting right into it. I want to talk about hardware wallets and why they're important. So when you buy cryptocurrency and you leave it on an exchange, it is susceptible to hackers and stuff like that to actually hack your account and steal your cryptocurrency fairly easily these days. So you want to buy a hardware wallet where your cryptocurrency is stored offline. So that's what the Ledger Nano S is all about. So it's like a USB drive that you hook up to your PC. You transfer your cryptocurrency keys onto that hard drive and you store them offline, and you can keep it somewhere safe within your house where it's not accessible to others. And it's also kept safe by a passcode and other seed phrases and things like that, which I'll get into later. I did make another video on how to store your cryptocurrency online using the Exodus app, and this way does work and it is nice. It is safer than leaving it on an exchange, but overall, hardware wallets are the best option. And it's the best way to store large amounts of cryptocurrency as well, and if you want to hold long term. So I do want to familiarize you guys a little bit about cryptocurrency hardware wallets and wallets in general. So there are two different kinds of keys, you could call them. So there's a public key and a private key. So a public key is a string of letters and numbers that is specific to you and your wallet that is public. So everyone can view it and see it, and this is completely safe. So you can send and receive different types of cryptocurrency using a public key. Okay, so this is how you access your currency. And then there is also a private key. So this is when, for example, you're going to create your account for your hardware wallet, your Nano S. You're going to be given a set of seed phrases. So there are different types of words in a specific order. So if you do forget your password, you can access all your cryptocurrency on your hardware wallet. So this is something you never want to share with anyone. Keep this completely safe and away from anyone to be able to access, okay? Because if someone accesses that, your cryptocurrency is as good as gone. Okay, so first I'm going to do an unboxing for you guys. This is the Ledger Nano S. Show you guys what's inside. So when you open it up, you're going to see your hardware wallet. And there's two buttons on top here that you can see, and the connection for power is on the side there. So this is your actual hardware wallet. So what's inside, you get a little keychain string thing, as well as the power cord. So this is how you power up your device. And then a little instruction manual from Ledger, which inside also has some special pamphlets for you. So this is where you can store your seed phrases on. So it has 1 through 24. So these are the different words that you're going to set up on your Ledger Nano S, and you can write them down, keep them in order, and hide that and keep it safe and do not tell anyone them. Okay. And there's a couple different pages here of that you can look at. Okay, so first thing you guys are going to want to do is go to my description of my video, and you're going to see the link to Ledger's website. It says ledger.com/ledgerlive-download. So this is an app that you need to download in order to transfer cryptocurrency to and from your hardware wallet. So go ahead to that website. It's going to take you to this page. And this is just to check for the authenticity of your device that you purchased. It says, was the shrink wrap around your product missing? Does your product display a PIN code when you first power it on? And has a list of pre-filled recovery words been put in the box. So sometimes people will try to compromise your hardware wallets by selling you fake ones. So it's important to use Ledger's official website. I have one below in the description as well to purchase your hardware wallet, just to make sure that you're buying from the right consumer. So this is direct from Ledger, and you're going to want to use that to purchase your hardware wallet. And now it says you're ready to download Ledger Live. So we go down below here. download the Ledger Live app for Windows. All right, once downloaded, we're gonna open that up. Perfect. Okay, so once you have the app downloaded, you're probably gonna have to go through a little setup feature. I already have Ledger Live, so I can't show you that, but it is very simple. And then you will go to your manager in the bottom left here, as you can see. And we're gonna click that, and it's gonna say connect your device. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So this is my power cord here, and I'm gonna plug it into my device. And it's gonna power up, and it says, welcome to Ledger Nano S. So it's just giving you little indications here on how to use the device. So it says press left or right to navigate, and then press both buttons at the same time to validate. And then it tells you to get started at Ledger, which we're already working on. And let's click set up a new device. We're gonna press both buttons to start setting up a new device. Now it says choose PIN code. Press both buttons at the same time. So now we have a variation of numbers that we can do. I think it's a minimum of 4 and up to 8 numbers to choose for your PIN code. So go ahead and make your PIN code for your Nano S. I just wanted to note as well, when you're making your PIN code and you want to choose a number, you have to click both of these buttons at the same time to select. And there is a backspace function as well. So if you want to go back a number because you entered the wrong one or you want to change it, just hover over that backspace function and click both these buttons at the same time. And sorry for the blurriness, guys. Hopefully you can still see a little bit. So once you have your PIN code selected, you're going to see a check mark there. You just want to click that. And it says confirm PIN code. So you're going to have to enter it in again. Click both buttons and enter in your PIN code. So the next step is your recovery phrase, otherwise known as your private key. So this is the one that you want to write down on the ledger sheets provided with the Nano S. And there's going to be 24 words, and you need to write them down in the correct order as well. So don't forget that, and make sure that no one's ever going to see these, just so you guys know. Okay, so go ahead and click these 2 buttons. And yeah, I'll give you each word one by one. So just write them down in the correct order, and then you will have to confirm those words as well. So you will have to go through the sequence of choosing each one of those and putting them in to confirm that you have the right one, just like you did with your PIN code. So now you have all your recovery words written down on your paper provided with the Ledger Nano S pack there. You will need to verify your words. So it says confirm your recovery phrase. Push those 2 buttons and go through words 1 through 24 and enter them in. Okay, now that you've done that, it says these 24 words are your only backup. So it just says go right here. Keep them in a secure place, which I already told you guys. Never share them with anyone. And press both buttons to continue. And it says processing. And it says your device is now ready. Press both buttons to enter the dashboard. So I'm going to do that. And now it's connected to your computer. Now it says to allow Ledger Manager on your device. So you just have to click both buttons again to confirm that. And there you go. There's your Ledger Nano S connected to your PC. It shows your accounts supported and your capacity and things like that. So in the app here, you can see it says this is your app catalog. So these are all the different apps that you can download onto your Ledger Nano S in order to be able to transfer and hold those types of cryptocurrencies. So on the right here, it says install. So I'm going to say I want Bitcoin, Ethereum, and we'll say Dogecoin as well. And they're going to install those onto your Ledger device. Okay, so first thing before we get too crazy here, let's hit the update firmware button. So if it has that option, make sure you guys update your firmware quick. Okay, so now it says apps installed successfully. You can now add your accounts. So let's go to manage my accounts. Choose your crypto asset. I'm going to say Ethereum. Continue. Open the Ethereum app. So we just got to push both these buttons. And click add account. Account added successfully. Perfect. And then we'll add one for Dogecoin as well. Perfect. So now I guess the final step would be is to send cryptocurrency to your hardware wallet to store it. I use Binance as my exchange to buy cryptocurrency. There is a link in my description to the Binance website if you guys want to sign up. Okay, so now we're ready to receive. I'm going to use, for example, Ethereum. Hit receive. Continue. So now here's my address for Ethereum for my Ledger hardware wallet. So this is my public key. So I can copy it by clicking this button here and then pasting it on the exchange that I want to send from so that I send it to the right address. Okay. And I also have to verify the address on my Ledger itself here. So what I do is I look at the first 4 numbers and letters and confirm that those are correct, and as well as the last. So let's look at the first 4. It's OXB1, and on my Ledger it is OXB1. Okay, and then I'm going to go to the very end here. On here it says 8E28, and on my Ledger it is 8E28. So we know that it's authentic, that's the right address. So we're going to approve that for it to accept the transactions to go through. So let's prove that. And now it is ready to accept Ethereum to my hardware wallet. And it works the same for each cryptocurrency that you want to store in your hardware wallet, just your addresses will be different. So just keep in mind, if you want to add a different type of cryptocurrency, just go to your manager here, because you will need to download the app again first before you can add the account. So some people get confused there. So make sure you always get and install the app before you can use the account. So there's all different kinds: Polkadot, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Solana, Stellar, VeChain, etc. There's very many apps. So just make sure you hit install here, and then you'll go to your accounts afterwards and send it that way. So on our home menu here, we also have portfolio. So this will just break down your currencies that you hold. You can change the scales to see how your cryptocurrency is performing. And it'll have percentages and stuff like that, as well as transactions that were made. And you can also just click send or receive here to simply send from your hardware wallet to an exchange, etc., or to another wallet. And there is a buy and sell function, but it uses a European exchange where the fees are very high. So if you're from Canada like me, don't even bother looking at that. You're going to want to use a different exchange like Shakepay or Binance. That's really it, guys. It's not super complicated. This is the safest way to store your cryptocurrency, so I highly recommend you get a hardware wallet. I prefer Ledger over everything. It's very easy to use, and I've never had an issue. I have a few hardware wallets now. The Ledger Nano X is great as well, but if you are just beginning, use the link in my description to Ledger's website, and it will give you the starter pack. So you get a free $25 to buy crypto when you buy the starter pack, and it comes with the Ledger Nano S. So that's a good place to get started, guys. That's how I started, and highly recommend it. So a couple tips for you guys. If this is your first time using a hardware wallet, what I would suggest doing is using small amounts of cryptocurrency to do a test first. So if you're transferring from an exchange to your Ledger hardware wallet, just send a small amount to confirm that it is going to the right place. Make sure your money shows up on your hardware wallet, just to ensure that you're doing it properly, because if you enter something wrong or do one of the steps improperly, you will lose all your money. But if you follow the steps the way that I showed you, you should be completely fine. But this is just a nice little tip to get you guys comfortable with using your hardware wallet and transferring crypto to it. And also, I can't stress this enough, keep your private key safe. Those 24 words that you wrote down, you do not want to give to anyone. You don't want to have it somewhere that's accessible to anyone. You want it somewhere safe so no one can access your cryptocurrency. Another great perk of using a hardware wallet is you can stake to earn interest from your hardware wallet. So this just locks in your cryptocurrency and you gain the cryptocurrency as interest back onto your hardware wallet. So currently I'm staking ADA Cardano, which you can see in this video up here as well. I show you guys how to do that with the Ledger Nano X. It's a great way to earn passive income with your cryptocurrency if you plan on holding long term. So I hope this video helped you get a little more familiar and comfortable with using a hardware wallet. It's very simple actually once you get to know the technology, and you just got to know to be safe and smart, and using a hardware wallet and securing your seed phrases away from anyone is the best way to keep your cryptocurrency safe long term and also keep large amounts safe. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to reach out in the YouTube comments below and ask any questions that you have, as well as check out my socials in my description below as well. Reach out to me on there. I will get back to you as soon as possible. I'm usually pretty good with that. I like to help people and especially get into cryptocurrency. I think it's the future in my opinion. So feel free to do that, you guys. I can give you any kind of help you want. And don't forget to also like and subscribe and hit the bells if you want to be notified when I drop new content. Thank you for the support. Thank you for watching, you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.